iPad card.
2K My Team Illuminati Productions presents.
What is going on, my fellow squad affiliates? Today, we're going to be talking about golf clubs. So, as you guys know, I'm making a little bit of a return on the channel this year. Hopefully going to be geared towards some more golf content. So if you're new here, please drop a subscribe. If you're old, of course, drop a like. And if you're new, you could drop a like too. But anyway, so let's talk about used golf clubs versus new golf clubs. So I've been a little bit out of the golf game, you know. I'm kind of getting back into it over the years. I've always played a little bit, and you know, as a kind of, I'm not gonna say novice, but beginner, I was thinking, you know, you gotta have the nicest, most expensive, brand new golf clubs. That's kind of how I felt. Now that I've kind of been in the game a little bit longer this year, I almost just can't even tell you how wrong I feel like I was. So I want to help you guys save money, because we all know that golf is definitely not the cheapest sport, and not everybody has all the money in the world to spend. We can't all be out here buying the brand new tailor-made stealth driver, you know, $600. Is it worth it?
No.
So my ultimate goal, of course, for this channel and all the content that we will be creating is just to get everybody involved. You know, everybody needs a nice, just welcoming community. Golf, you know, you can get a lot of stuck-up pricks and you know, assholes and things like that. But this is not that, man. This is the new school wave of golf, right? The younger generation is coming in at an alarming rate. So it's not an old man's game anymore. I mean, of course it still is, but it's not strictly an old man's game anymore. Again, if you're new, go ahead and drop a subscribe and come along for the ride, because I got fellas that are gonna be here. So what I want to say about used clubs versus new clubs. Personal experience from coming back into the game and getting all kinds of new and used clubs over the last year. Do I think it's worth it to get brand new clubs and spend a fortune on it? Absolutely not. So this is from my personal bag, personal experience. I went out, right, not knowing much. I'm like, all right, I need to get a new club, right? I have the same clubs for 12 years. So I'm like, all right, let's go ahead and upgrade. So I go to the PGA Superstore in my town and I buy a tailor-made, brand new 60-degree iron, because I love them 60s for whatever reason. I just love them. So it's $275 for one brand new club. One club, guys. $275. You can practically go get a whole set of like some cheap Max Flies or whatever for that price. So I bring it over to my golf expert's house, who, you know, these guys, they're more avid golfers than me at this time and have been playing a lot more consistently than myself. And they're just pretty much clowning on me, right? Why you spend $270 on one club? Absolutely ridiculous. So that really prompts me to kind of take a step back and evaluate the situation. And I'm like, maybe this guy's onto something, right? Maybe you don't need brand new. So I start buying more used clubs. And honestly, you could find used clubs for pretty much half the price of brand new. And there's nothing wrong with them. A lot of the times, some rich people will get clubs and they won't even freaking use them. They'll use them like twice and then realize, oh, I'm not cut out for golfing, and then they'll sell them. So here are some examples. I went out, if you saw my last video, and got a new iron set, Callaway Apex Boys. Oh my gosh. Just check out these clubs, guys. Look, I mean, they look practically brand new. There's nothing wrong with them at all. For half the price, guys, $1,500 for a brand new set versus $700 for a set that was used once or twice, barely has any kind of markings on them at all. Nothing wrong with the grooves of the face. There's no chips, dents, anything like that. Like, honestly, somebody probably almost could have tricked me into thinking that these were brand new clubs. So don't waste your money buying brand new. I mean, if you absolutely have to have brand new, then you're probably just a bit bougie. And I consider myself a bit bougie, maybe frugal at times and things like that. But for the dollar savings versus what you're getting, it doesn't even add up or make sense to buy brand new. You can find deals on eBay. You can find deals all over your town. The possibilities are honestly endless. Facebook Marketplace. I'm a lefty, so it's a lot harder for me, to be honest, but that's what, 10% of the population. I'm assuming everybody watching this video is probably mostly right-handed. If you're a lefty though, drop a comment, because lefties are goated straight up. But yeah, man, I mean, I would love to hear you guys' comments down below on used versus new. I feel like I'm right. The math ain't mathing to drop double the price when you can just find essentially brand new. So that's all I got today, guys. Just a quick little video getting back to the grind of YouTube and things like that. Hopefully this new journey goes well, and yeah, man, a lot more things in the works behind the scenes, and we'll be dropping some shorts, maybe one today, possibly some little putting, things like that. And other than that, man, love y'all. Peace.